Hi everyone and welcome to Be Dazzled. In today's video I'll be showing you 4 of my favorite hair braids. These hairstyles are super easy, so let's get straight into it. For our first hairstyle, we'll be separating our hair into 2 sections. It doesn't matter where your center parting is, mine is on the side. So I've separated my hair into 2 and I'm taking a small section from the front, which I'll be dividing into another 3 sections. So to start off with, I'm taking the center row and crossing it over the first, which means the first row has now become the second or the center row. Then I'll be taking the third row and crossing that over the second, which means the second row has now become the third row. Then I'll be taking the first row again and crossing that over the second. Basically, we'll just be continuing this so the front and the back rows always cross over the center. And after we've done the first set of these, we'll start adding hair from the back into each of these rows, the first, second and third rows. So just continue going down with the braid and adding more and more sections to it. Once you've added all the hair from the back, you just continue your braid all the way down and then tie it with the rubber band and secure it in place. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing onto the other side. Now because I've got a side parting, I'm not starting my braid all the way at the top of my parting. I'm starting it a bit further down just because I want to keep a bit of that volume at the top. Now I'm just pulling at each of the braids slightly just to create a bit more volume, and you'll notice that I do these across all 4 of the hairstyles that I'm showing you today. Now moving on to our second hairstyle, we'll be taking all of our hair and bringing it to one side, and then at the top you're taking a small section which you'll be dividing into another 2 sections. Twist these onto itself just about 2 or 3 times, and as we go down, basically we're just twisting each strand of hair over itself, but as we twist it, we'll be taking a strand of hair from the back and adding it to the front. So as you go down, just take another strand from the front, take another segment from the back, add it and twist it onto itself. Once you've finished adding all the hairs to the front, continue going down as a normal braid, how we did in the first hairstyle. And as you can see, I've left a little strand behind, but it doesn't matter, just take your time when you do this. I've obviously done it in a bit of a rush. Once we're done with that, we'll just go and give our hair some volume again. Now moving on to the third hairstyle, you'll be taking a small segment from the right side of your parting and bringing it over onto the left, and then we'll just continue our twists like we just did in the previous video, except you don't want to be taking big thick segments this time. You just want to take small thin segments just from the top of the hair only, and we're going to twist that over itself. Once you reach just above the ear, pin it back and bring some of the hair forward just to give it more of a natural flick, and then just go and pull at each of the braids a tiny bit to give it a bit more volume. And it's as simple as that. That is the hairstyle right there. It's one of my favorites and it's just super easy and super fun, and it looks really, really cool. And now finally the last hairstyle. Now this one continues from the previous hairstyle that we just did. Bring all your hair around onto one side, tie it and secure it into place, and we'll just be doing a normal 3 segment hair braid like we did in the very first hairstyle. Once you're done with that, secure it into place again and pull out some of the hairs to give it a bit more volume. We'll be twisting it around and bunning it onto one side. Once you've twisted the bun into place, just pin it down with a few pins and secure it in place. And there you have it, all 4 of my favorite braided hairstyles. I really hope you enjoy them. Definitely give them a try. They're actually very easy, so just have fun with it. And leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of this video. I would definitely love to hear from you.